Hello and welcome back to thatictsite.com for our latest Cisco video. In this one we're going to look at how to recover a password from a router. So if you get a router from a source that you don't know, or a router that you forgot the password on, or you just need to recover the password, this is the one for you. So sit back and enjoy the video. Okay then, in the password recovery the first thing we need to do is switch the router on and then send the break signal, so control break. And that will interrupt the boot process and put us into ROM mode, which you can see on the screen now. And then you type in config space OX2142, and that sets the config register to ignore the startup configuration file. Then we reset and wait for the router to reboot. Okay, so the config register is at OX2142, and then reset and wait for the router to reboot. We'll skip some of the reboot sequence there for you. It'll just finish off now. It's going to take a little while. There's not a lot else I can say. When we get into the startup configuration, you'll see that the passwords on this one are actually encrypted with type 7 encryption. With that encryption, if you wanted to, you could actually get a decode from a website. There's many of them about. You don't need to do what we're going to do. This is, in case you've got a type 5 enable password on there. Okay, so show the startup config. First few lines aren't really interesting. That set aren't interesting either. The final set, you can see where my mouse is. The line passwords are encrypted with type 7, both the VTY and the console lines. Okay, so that's what we need to sort out. We go into privileged exec mode, erase startup configuration. Yes, we're sure we want to do it. Okay, and that's that done. And then we go into global config mode, and we change the config register back to its default of OX2102, and then exit back to privileged exec and reload the router. You don't want to save the configuration, because otherwise our attempts at recovering the password would be gone. Okay, and that concludes the video for today. So thank you very much from thatictsite.com for watching our video on password recovery on a Cisco router.